Video is an important subtext of the meeting for a couple of reasons. One, as you know, IAB has taken over stewardship of the Digital Content NewsFronts. That's the upfront marketplace for original digital video content that takes place the last week of April, beginning of May. And that is generating such enormous and early enthusiasm that, in effect, the IAB Leadership Meeting is almost the kind of the first phase of the NewsFronts. And I think video is an important subtext here for a couple reasons. One I mentioned is, the NewsFronts and the fact that there is really, for only the second time, going to be a real upfront buying opportunity for very important original digital video production. The second is more and more high-powered talent is moving into original digital video production and distribution, whether it's Kevin Spacey doing House of Cards on Netflix. Yes, not an ad-supported medium, but still very high-powered digital video, or Jerry Seinfeld doing his Comedians in Cars thing on Crackle, or the things that Yahoo and AOL and Hulu and Microsoft are going to announce during that week. There's real kind of power and excitement here. In addition, there is this question of, wow, if audiences are kind of fleeing to digital video opportunities, if they're now, watching on their smartphones and on their tablets and on their laptops and on their connected TVs, does that mean we have all this new data infusing video advertising? What do we do with this data? How important is the data we get from the advertising opportunities? How important is that to us relative to the attractiveness of the digital video advertising itself? I think that entire audience is waiting to kind of understand what the future of digital video advertising is going to look like and what capabilities you're going to need to do the most with it. Another reason video is going to be a very important subtext of this meeting is I know it's going to be an important component of a number of our major presentations. So, for example, we have AOL CEO Tim Armstrong, who's going to be talking about creativity, data, and ideas. And AOL is riding a wave right now. It's kind of the big comeback story in the digital media and advertising industry. We also have the Weather Company, formerly the Weather Channel, CEO David Kenny and Chief Revenue Officer Kurt Hecht. Both of them, the top two former executives, really the creators of Viviki, coming and presenting. And of course, Weather Channel is all about video. So they're going to be talking about how video fits into what they do now and in the future. So it'll be a very important part of a lot of the presentations at the meeting. We are like a great magazine, like Vogue magazine, where people people read Vogue not just for the articles, but for the ads, because that's where they get information. And people come to the IAB Annual Leadership Meeting not just to see the content on the stage, but to interact with companies that are there, including our sponsors. So we have a bunch of great sponsors, Nielsen and Operative and Videology and Collective and SAS and 24/7 Real Media. And I know I'm leaving some out, and it's not intentional, but it's actually one of the powerful parts of the meeting is to have some of the top ad technology companies and research companies in the entire digital industry, there on site, really with a lot of important and I think interesting and exciting things to talk to our publisher members about.